Hello and welcome to PHP Tube. This is the part 2 of the video series that I have been doing on how to make a chat system using Google Firebase Realtime database. So in the previous video, we did a little config and setup of Firebase itself, and in this video we'll be creating the chat interface. And on the PHP side, I'm using a MVC framework Laravel, which is a PHP framework obviously. So I have it up and running on my machine right now. As you guys can see, in the browser is up and running, and I have two links of login and register which are coming from Laravel's default authentication scaffolding. So I have created a user1@gmail.com. The password is password, and I will log in, and we will show the chat interface right here. So I will switch over to my IDE, which is Sublime in my case, and I will start typing the structure. I will use the messages div to make the container for the messages, and below that I will create the input group to start a form. Actually, the form has to go outside this div form, and we don't need action for this. I will open this up and delete it from here. Dot input hyphen group. Also, I need the MD3 class. And by the way, for the front end, I'm using Bootstrap 3. Bootstrap 4, and using these classes from the Bootstrap itself. Inside this, I will create a text field with the class form hyphen control. Name it message and give it an ID of message. And below that, I will create another div with the class input group hyphen append, and inside which I will create the submit button itself. Type submit, value will be send, and give it a class of btn hyphen success. Come to the browser, hit refresh, and there you go. We have a nice input field with the button, with the send button. Now we just need a big, gigantic, basically territory where we are going to show our messages themselves. Don't mind my English, please, as it's not my mother language. So I will give it the max height of 460px and a default height as well of 460px, and a background color of white. Sorry, background hyphen color of white. Give it a margin from top and bottom only 15px, and a padding of 15px. I will copy these properties and come back to my Sublime text and paste them here inside messages class. This is SCSS that I'm using, and it's a little bit different from the simple.css in terms of writing syntax. Come back here and hit refresh. Yes, the styles are coming from a style sheet now. Next step is we have to create the messages, some actually dummy messages, just to give it a style. And later on in the next video, we will be creating this structure dynamically by pulling in the messages from the real-time database from Firebase. So inside the message div, I will give it the p tag, which will be containing the message itself. Give it hello there for now. Come back, hit refresh. There is a hello there. Let's inspect element and give it a style. Give the message wrapper a min height of 40 px and give it the width of 100%. Come back to the p tag. I will give it float left and a background color of a light gray color basically, and give it padding of 5 px. Actually, let's change the color to a more lighter gray. Yeah, this one is perfect. I will give it a border of 1 px solid gray. Give it a border radius of 3 px maybe. Yeah, this looks good. I will select all this, copy, come back to Sublime and paste them inside message and P. Come back to the browser and we did some style with the message div, and I will copy that as well. Come back to Sublime and paste them here inside the message. Give it a save and give it a refresh. There you go, looking nice. How about we add another message for the person that is sending the message? You know how the standard layout usually is being used on the internet. The sender's messages come on the right side and the receiver's messages are come on the left side. So I will add another, basically copy and paste this, and I will give it the class of float right. Again, this is a default class, comes with the bootstrap, and it floats the p tag on the right side. Give it a refresh and there you go. Just to make it a little differ from this message, let's change the background color on this one to a bluish, like this. How about that? I will copy this value, come back here, and with p dot float hyphen right class, I will change the background color to blue. Give it a refresh again, and there you go. That's how our chat will look. And once we type in, obviously I haven't did the code just yet to send the message, so it will not work, but this is the layout of our chat. This is it for the video. In the next video we will actually jump into the JavaScript code to make it work and to put it into actually running shape. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I would very appreciate if you guys give me some support and also subscribe my channel and share the video as much as you can. Thank you very much.